Hey there, Gemini, and welcome to your monthly reading for September 2021. We're just going to fly into this and see what we got for you for your general vibe card. We got the Dragonfly Spirit here. Truth transcends illusion. And, the truth will set you free. It cuts through all the bullshit, the BS, you know what it is, and gets you to where you want to be, right? So with the Dragonfly Spirit, just saying, the truth this month is going to be very important. It's going to cut through all the BS and all the lies and all the illusions. Maybe you feel like you're experiencing some imposter syndrome or something like that, but the truth's going to cut through. It's going to show you that, you are valued. People do want you in your life. We got, that was several cards. I'll take pop-outs, but not that many. The truth is just going to cut through all that. It's going to get to the heart of the matter. So I'm digging that. So thank you for being here, Gemini. I want to call you Libra there for a second, but thank you for being here, Gemini. And we're going to get you your spread of past, present, future, and an outcome. You're going to want to stick around because we're going to do clarifiers, and we're going to do a Moonology card to tie everything off in the end. So we're starting things off with the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is about opening up a line of communication. This could be you. This could be someone else here in your past that's either opened up a line of communication or wants to open up a line of communication. This could be someone who's kind of still sorting through their thoughts, their true thoughts, the heart of the matter, what they're trying to get to. I'm talking about truth transcends illusion. The swords, all of the court cards and swords are very much about telling the truth, right? The King and Queen of Swords are very much about the truth. And the Page of Swords is trying to get to the truth of things too. Unfortunately for them, their head's still kind of in the clouds, and that could be you too. You kind of have a bit of a fog, maybe not so sure about what the truth is for you, but we're trying to work through it. That's what the Page of Swords is. They're trying to get their head above the clouds and gain clarity. So I'm digging that. That's an awesome way to start. This is leading to the Nine of Wands in your present. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. This is someone who has been hurt in the past, someone who's tired of being on the front lines, tired of getting hurt, right? That's why they built this wall of wands here. So this could be you. This could be this other person. This is someone who's dealing with a lot, right? They've been hurt. Things have kind of gone wrong for them. They're kind of feeling like, I don't want to get hurt anymore. But the thing is, they're not out of it, right? This person's still standing. They haven't been defeated yet. They're still going, right? They still are hoping for a brighter future. It's just they're kind of tired of being out there, and they need a bit of a breather, a little bit of time to recover. This is leading to the Seven of Wands in your future. The Seven of Wands is a card of sort of defending your position, right? You have all these other wands trying to knock this person off the hill, right? And they're kind of saying like, hey, this is what I believe in. This is what I'm going for. This is what I'm doing with my life. And they're sort of saying like, this is what I want. And it doesn't matter what everyone else says. It doesn't matter what the haters, the people who don't agree with me. This is what I want to do with my life. This is what I want to do with this situation, right? And I feel like you've gained some clarity here. Maybe a little worse for wear after this, but I feel like this clarity has sort of brought you to the hilltop where you kind of, there's no clouds here. If you'll notice, the Page of Swords is kind of like, I need to kind of sort through this in the past, but now in the present, even though they've been wounded and they are defending their position, I see this as you, really. You've gained clarity because there's not a cloud in the sky. You're going to gain clarity if you don't have that already, and you're going to be defending yourself from other people. Maybe you have an unpopular opinion of what you want to do with your life, or you have an unpopular decision you've made as to what you're doing with your life or a situation or something. And a lot of people are like, no, that's just silly. But you're still defending your position regardless. So I'm loving that. And lastly, in your outcome position for your spread so far, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card of hard work and working hard and kind of not knowing if you should harvest yet, right? Is this a good time? Know when to hold them and know when to fold them, as they say. It's just kind of like, what do we do here? Do I harvest this now? This looks good, but there could be better, but maybe it'll get worse if I leave it, right? Maybe there won't be as many pentacles when I come back out tomorrow or next week or something. Maybe there'll be less. And, just kind of wondering if you should harvest or not. And I'm always of the opinion to keep going, right? There's bigger rewards out there. Like, you're so close to the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Ten of Pentacles is an amazing card. It's all about leaving a legacy behind, having you know, your material, physical world being in such a good place as well, and leaving your mark on like not just the world but people in general. So I feel like you really kind of know what you want to do with your life here. I feel like after kind of, you know, having a bit of fog here in your past, I feel like you know where you want to be. It's just kind of maybe, you know, you've gone through the ringer to get to this conclusion, but you know where you want to be, and it's like you're just going to be putting the hard work in, you know. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear that. I see it all the time in the comment sections and stuff of these videos. You know, people don't want to hear it. They got to do the hard work. They got to put the time in. They want the easy button. But if you put the hard work in, you're going to get the results that are worth it, right? You're not going to get you put the hard work in, you get the results that the effort you put in gets the rewards back in equal measure, is what I'm trying to say. Really stumbling over my words here. We got the Six of Swords just flipping there. That's awesome card too, because the Six of Swords is about being sort of in the rough waters now, but you can see the clear waters ahead, right? Things are smoothing out, and that's very much what I'm seeing here. So that's opportune that flipped here. So thank you for being here, Gemini. I appreciate it so much, so much. So we're gonna get to your clarifiers in just a moment, but remember to stick around to the end because we're gonna tie everything off with the Moonology card. So thank you again for being here, Gemini, and let us see what we got here for you for your clarifiers. All right, so clarifying the Page of Swords, we got the Ten of Swords, and I was talking about how something is kind of coming to an end here, right? You might have been going through the ringer, as we can see with the Nine of Wands here, the Wounded Warrior, and the Ten of Swords very much exemplifies that, because it is a card of kind of being dead, done, over with something, right? As something has come to an end, and I feel like that has kind of made you kind of want to reevaluate, kind of re-examine your life, re-examine the situation, re-examine something here, right? Whatever it is, because this is a general reading. It's going to be different for everybody. But it's just kind of here, something happened that was kind of rough, right? The Ten of Swords is a card of kind of, it's something pretty rough ending, right? But the cool thing about the Ten of Swords is that it may be like make you feel like you're at rock bottom or you're at zero, because of course we have the Wounded Warrior here. But what the best thing about the Ten of Swords is means you're trending upwards, because if this has brought you that low that you feel like you're at rock bottom, you can only go up from here. Everything's going to get better from here. So I feel like that's what's happening here, and it seems to be from the cards here. It's like you're putting in hard work, and you've got the fruits of your labor here near the end that are coming into bloom. So I'm loving that. That's awesome. Clarifying the Nine of Wands is the Seven of Cups, and this is a card of kind of being, you know, spoiled for choice, having a lot of options on the table, even to the point of like analysis paralysis, where you kind of like, oh no, which one do I take, right? This cat kind of doesn't know where to start with these dishes, right? He's just like, man, there's so many, like which one looks the best, right? And I feel like as a Wounded Warrior here, where you have these options, it's like you kind of have a lot of options on your table, where it's like, do I go back out on the front lines? Do I rest up? Do I keep building this wall up around me? Do I kind of soldier on? Like, what do I do here? And I feel like with the clarity you kind of gained at this point, you have a lot of options. You know where you potentially could land up. And it's all about kind of finding the one that's right for you, right? I feel like once you find that, you're going to be in a strong position, and you're going to know which one's the right one for you. It's just a matter of kind of sifting through that. And you can take your time, right? This life of ours is not a race, it's a journey. So clarifying the Seven of Wands, we got the Strength card. That's fantastic. The Strength card is a card of being strong, you know, you standing into your power. It's also a card of Leo, so you may have Leo in your chart. If you do, that's awesome. Let me know down below. But it's just saying, like, you're going to be really strong this month, right? Once you are in your position here, like you're on top of the, like, look, you're on top of the hill. You're the king of the hill, this is sort of saying, or the queen of the hill, depending. But it's saying you're going to be strong in the future because you know what you want, right? You know what you want, you know what you're going after. And the Strength card's saying, yeah, you're going to be strong for that. And people are going to see that, even though they're kind of putting up the forks, the pitchforks here, so to speak. This kind of say like, hey, we don't like this. We don't think this is a good fit for you. You're going to be strong. You're going to be like, no, this is what I want. I've been through the ringer. I've gained clarity. I've really thought about this. This is what I'm after. So I'm loving that. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles is the Ten of Wands, and this is a card of the end of a stressful sort of situation, right? We have two endings here with the tens, one at the start and one at the end. ironically. So we have an ending to start your journey, and we have an ending to end your journey here. So I feel like with the Ten of Wands, it's a card of like a lot of stresses and a lot of anxieties kind of being like weighing on you heavily, like the weight of the world on your shoulders, where you're kind of thinking about, do I harvest now? Has this hard work been worth it? Like you're kind of having a lot of anxieties and stresses over that possibly here as we go about September. And it's going to come to an end, right? It is going to come to an end. Either you're going to decide you're going to harvest, or you're going to decide like, you know what, I'm going to press on and get to a better harvest down the road. But whatever it is, once that's up, it's going to feel so good because that weight's going to be lifted off. You're going to be like, oh, this is what I wanted. This was worth it. This was worth all the trouble, all of this before. So I'm loving that. That's awesome. So we're going to get your Moonology card here for you, Gemini. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for making it this far. I hope this is helping you out. I hope this is resonating. And I hope the rest of September is going to be, I hope September is going to be awesome for you, Aquarius. So thank you again for being here, and let us see what we got for you. All right. So your Moonology card, there's Leo popping in again. I hope you have Leo in your chart. That's a good sign. Confidence is your key to success, the new moon in Leo. So that's just saying, be confident, right? You're strong this month. You're going to be in a strong position. You're going to be on top of the hill. You're going to be letting your strengths shine. You just got to find what that is. You just got to kind of sift through the options here, down here, to get to where you want to be, right? You got to just go for it. You got to sift through that. You got to maybe take some time to think. Maybe that's the best option for you, is going to take some time to think, get that clarity. Oh, excuse me for that little crack, whatever that was. But get through this clarity and find out what you really want, what makes you confident, what makes you happy. And you're going to get there, and you're going to find that harvest is going to be everything you wanted. You just need to be confident in yourself. You've been through the ringer, but that doesn't mean you're out. That just means they couldn't take you out, right? So I'm loving that. So that's awesome. So thank you for being here, Gemini. I hope this has helped you out. Remember, if you want to help out the channel, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe, hit the bell icon, share the video. And of course, you can check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos after this one. Thank you so much for being here, Gemini, and I almost called you Libra again, and I hope to see you in the next video.